Good morning. I know little technical difficulties, but nobody's on now because they're not tuned in.
Why?
I don't know. Not tuned in yet.
We messed up.
Anyway,
Good morning.
Yeah, people were on and then
There we go.
off and then on again. So anyway, good morning. So how often do you find yourself apologizing for something? Apologizing for other people or for things that are out of your control, and you just feel like
I was thirsty.
you just feel like you're apologizing for everything here. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you should never apologize, but I think sometimes just you get people that just apologize for everything. So today we're going to be talking about the 6 things that you should really never apologize for. And that's what we're going to talk about this week on Midweek Mindfreak.
Chuck and Angela run multiple million-dollar companies. They are members of Riz Media's Billionaire Club, have coached and mentored thousands of agents, and are international speakers. They say by radically changing your mindset, not only can you change your outlook on life, but affect the actual results you obtain. Welcome to Midweek Mindfreak.
Well, good morning once again. You know, our good buddy Pat, he said, do me a favor. He goes, you guys live in such a beautiful area there. Put down the windows so we could hear. So we're going to put down the windows a little bit.
Special request from one of our devoted followers, Pat St. Germain.
Hear the beautiful ocean while we're out traveling. And just a beautiful day here on the beach. So, yep. Well, let's close the windows, and you guys can enjoy your heat. Anyway, what are we talking about today?
The things you should not apologize for.
So I'm not sorry for jacking everything up
sorry.
this morning.
I'm not sorry for being thirsty.
Are you going to just drink all friggin' morning?
I'm a water hog.
Anyway, you know, unless there's something that you're truly sorry for, I think people sometimes use that word, I'm sorry, way too often, and it even starts to lose meaning. There was a woman that worked with us that anything you said to her, she said, I'm sorry. Do you remember?
Yes.
Are you being facetious?
No, of course I remember.
What's the lady's name? No.
Oh, Nancy.
Nancy.
Oh, she was the sweetest woman.
She's not here no more.
No.
You like how to outdo her in apologies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and sometimes constantly apologizing may be lack of confidence, insecurity. Those are some things. So what we're going to challenge you on today, if you feel like maybe you fall in that category of apologizing too often, we're going to talk about the things that you should never apologize for, in my opinion. So let's talk about some of these things. You can go first.
The one I want to start with is being apologetic because of imperfection. That doesn't even make sense.
I know, because
why?
I have nothing to apologize for.
Shut up. So imperfection is just part of being human. So I don't really understand why people are apologizing for their imperfections. You know what really drives me crazy? So if you are one of these people, don't talk to me. I cannot stand it when what did we do?
Yeah. I have the biggest, worst speller in the world.
He's a bad speller. Like I can't stand it when wives
the trio.
When wives constantly bitch about their husbands. I hate that. Good morning. So just because you're focusing on the imperfections of your spouse or your friends or whatever, I think that's so unhealthy and it's rude. Like we should celebrate the fact that I'm not saying we shouldn't improve ourselves and we shouldn't care about improvement. We talk about that all the time, but you certainly shouldn't apologize because there's something about you that's imperfect. Doesn't make sense. Don't do it.
Doesn't. We're all imperfect.
Absolutely.
Everyone. But we're made in the
Image of God.
Image of God,
Correct.
which is perfect.
Which means we'll get there.
In his eyes. The next one is don't apologize for following your dreams. You should never apologize for going after something bigger and better or goals in life. You know, I always say there's that phrase, misery loves company. You know, people try to discourage you from you trying to live your life. And unfortunately, a lot of people then start to apologize to the people around them because they are striving to do better, while others are trying to bring them down. You know, negativity is a virus and it's a dream killer. And I don't want anybody ever to apologize for following their dreams or doing something that they want to do. You know, when we saw a big part of this, when we moved the brokerage over to the new platform, one of the things I realized, and this happened with a lot of team leaders that left, they almost were putting down their team members who were thinking about staying, almost belittling their dreams.
Yeah.
And it's kind of sad that somebody would do that to someone. You know, it's definitely a control thing, and maybe insecurity on the part of someone else. But I did watch that happen quite a bit. When somebody got excited, other people were bringing them down with their negativity to not make the move. Dumb decision.
Yeah, I think that people
dumb.
It is dumb, actually. But I think that people let their dreams get squashed because of that, because of people around them trying to bring them down.
Yeah, you want to be the inspiration in your own life, and don't apologize for it if that's the direction you want to go.
I agree. The other thing that I struggled with for probably the first 30 years of my life is apologizing for who I am. Just like my person, I allowed people to be around me that didn't like me and absolutely thought I should be something different than God, how God created me. And I believed it. Don't ever apologize for how God made you, for being yourself. I'm not saying that you can exacerbate your negative qualities and be obnoxious about it, but I'm just saying, God, there's a psalm that says he knit you together in your mother's womb. Like before you were born, he formed you. And
like crocheting?
Maybe. Like that you're fearfully and wonderfully made. So if God created you the way he created you, why would you apologize for that? And that took me, I'm not saying it's not a struggle for some people, because I really struggled for a long time, but you've got to be yourself. And if those people around you don't like it, that's a great weeding out thing.
Yeah,
weeding out thing.
The next one is don't ever apologize for ending toxic relationships. Toxic is toxic. I don't care if it's friends, family, someone close to you, whatever it is. If there's a relationship that needs to be ended, and I'm not saying immediately, you work on it, but if there's just something you can't get past, don't apologize for ending it. You know, you never stay in that type of a relationship because it will suck the life out of you.
Yeah.
Set an example. And, you know, maybe your friends, maybe other friends are watching you and they're seeing who's the first one that will stand up and say something to this person. So set that example. Be that example for your life that you don't want to be around toxicity, and ending a relationship is part of life. And we talked about that last week, that sometimes people in your life just temporarily.
Yes, that's true. And that's okay that people can be in your life for a season. And you don't have to be rude about it. You know, you can just politely say,
make it clear that you want positivity in your life. We do that. I make that abundantly clear, especially the direction we've been going in our life and the businesses. I won't stand for the BS anymore. I won't. And I'm very blunt. Look, if you have a victim mentality, if you have negativity, if you're trying to suck the life out of what we're trying to do, I'm going to say it. Look, either you change or we're done.
Yeah.
Life is getting shorter and shorter.
Yep.
And that negativity. And don't forget to be that person for other people. Don't be that negative person in someone else's life. Put yourself in check. Check yourself and go, am I that person that it just
Brings people
spews of
down.
negativity and somebody doesn't want to be around you? You know,
Are you a person who always shoots ideas down? That's not going to work. No. Look at what David said.
no, yep, Johnny's right. It's difficult to end toxic friendships and learning. We're not saying it's easy. It's definitely not easy, but it's a necessity if you want to grow in your life.
Absolutely.
Big deal. Like I said, toxic is toxic. And there's a reason why they say it's like cancer.
Even the people that we surround ourselves with, we agree to keep each other in check as far as negativity or whatever, if we check ourselves.
Yep.
So talking about dream killers, you're like, look what David said. Don't smush my dream. Look at that. That's our stock price.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's exciting.
Wow, and we almost had to apologize to some of the people who left when it was
our platform.
$7 a stock.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
No way. I'm not apologizing.
I'm an idiot.
Not. So the last one that I want to bring up is you don't have to apologize for saying no. You know, we've said this before. It's okay to say no to things. It's okay to even say no to good things to make room for great things. So you shouldn't apologize because we say yes to too many things and then we aren't great at anything. So don't apologize for having to say no to things. I'm still working on that.
Well, that was a quick one.
No is a complete sentence. I don't need to say a lot about it.
Wow. Bam. Bam.
I wish a little cartoon bam went up above my head. You said that.
The last one, number 6. This is a tricky one. Don't apologize for telling someone the truth, especially when they ask you for it.
Uh-huh.
Now, I have to tell you, there's a lot of times telling the truth might get you into hot water.
I know.
It might.
Sorry.
Or maybe even losing a friendship over it. But here's one of the things I've been saying over the last, probably like 4 or 5 years now, that our mindset has changed. That when God says, "Thou shalt not lie," I take that seriously. I mean, really seriously. There is no such thing as a white lie or a little lie. Look, it's black and white. A lie is a lie.
Mm-hmm.
And if somebody's going to ask me, and I think people start to realize how I am, if you're going to ask me for my advice or my opinion, be prepared for the truth.
That it's refreshing when you know that if you ask a question to somebody and you know you're going to get the truth, that is refreshing. It doesn't feel good all the time.
Yeah, you know.
You know what Gogo said to me the other day? You guys know Gogo? She said to me the other day, I wish I could do her accent. It's so cute. She goes, "Don't ask me how your butt looks in those jeans if you don't want to hear the truth."
Was that her accent? That wasn't her accent.
No, I don't know how to do her accent, but
yeah, and at some point, each of us you might get burned by telling the truth, but the truth really does set you free. I mean, be honest with people. Here's the cool thing that I say to people. Honesty radiates trust. And we were just having this conversation. Trust is the glue to any relationship. It's the glue. It's not love, because I believe trust comes first. And once you have that glue and once you have that trust, then everything else falls into order. Mm-hmm. You know, we say that with our staff and our close friends. Look, don't agree with me on everything I say. You could say, "No, Chuck, you're wrong." Now, it's not that often, but you could say it.
I knew he was going to say something like that. Very predictable.
But I actually like people that will debate me, that will challenge me in a healthy way, because I don't want puppets in my life. I want people, my friends should tell me when look, you're doing this wrong, or you shouldn't be doing that, or don't act like that. That's a big deal.
You know who's really, really good about that, and who I love and value? Nicole.
Yeah.
She's so good about that.
Yeah.
So then I know when she says something kind and uplifting, she means that too.
So what you need to do is first ask yourself, is the recipient of who's ever asking you that question ready for your response? That's number one. Number two is here's a little hint. Don't be brutally honest. You can be honest and you can be gentle at the same time. Let me give you an example. Does this outfit look good on me? So if my wife says, does this outfit look good on me? Mm-hmm. See, I could be brutally honest, and this is not the situation. So don't take it this way. That's honest. No way. That does not look good on you. It makes you look 10 pounds heavier.
I am 10 pounds
now
heavier.
That's being brutal. That could be brutally. Or you could say, you know what? I'm partial to the outfit you had on the other day, or that one you have in the closet.
You would never say I'm partial.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm partial to that.
No, it's being honest.
That was a good example.
But not hurtful. Now, what you don't want to do is carry on and give them unwanted advice while you're at it. So if they asked you that and you say, well, not only does that make you look 10 pounds heavier, get rid of those shoes because they're stinking ugly. Well, they never asked you for the shoes.
You use genuine examples.
But go ahead. You give me.
You would never say the word partial, and you wouldn't. You don't even look at my shoes.
I guess. Yes,
that's true. I take it back. I take it back. It's true. I take it back.
Yeah.
No, I tell you what. I have plenty of times told him something, and he's told me something, and it doesn't feel good when you first receive it. But oh my gosh, that builds trust. That's the whole thing about saying no to being a liar.
So I challenge you people on these things. Number one is stop apologizing. Look, if you offended someone and your heart was in the right place, it's not on you, it's on them. And if they're not the type of people that now I'm not saying they might not have a knee-jerk reaction, but if they're not the type of people that at the end of the day say, you know what, I asked your opinion and you were honest. And I respect that. And I actually want that in our relationship.
Mm-hmm, I agree.
Those are the type of people you want relationships with. So those are the big deal. Yep. Allison says she always looks at the shoes. All you women do.
We can't help it.
I know. But I'm going to add a bonus one in.
Ooh.
Just for you people, I'm adding a bonus number 7 of something you should never apologize for.
Some people might have jumped off because you said there were 6, and now you're giving the bonus.
Well, you know what? The people that stick with, they're going to get the bonus. You ready? Here it is, because this is a big one. Don't ever apologize for ordering dessert. No. How many people sit at the table? That's right. People feel guilty when they order dessert.
For a letdown.
Nope, not a letdown. The people like me know, because when the waiter comes over, he goes, does anybody want dessert? And
everyone says no.
And everybody, you look around and
you're like, oh, I won't either.
Come on, I want a dessert. And you feel like if you order it, you'd have to apologize to the table. But you know everybody else wants a piece of that dessert. So here, when I order that dessert after everybody says no, and the waiter goes, I would like to bring out some extra spoons. And I say, no way.
That's rude.
No, it's not rude. You should have ordered dessert. So that's...
And then he's going to make yum yum noises the whole time he eats.
No, that's you.
I know, I make yum noises.
Yum noises.
Oh my gosh. So if anyone out there wants to work with us because of our delightfulness, please look at that stock price. Talk to us. We would love to help you with your business.
We want partners.
With
get your mindset. Wow.
Does that hurt? Don't touch me.
So anyway, guys, we appreciate you tuning in, and we hope you have a great day and a great week. God bless you guys.